Today I'm about to go put out a trot line for some catfish, and we're going to be using a bait that you may or may not heard of, and it is massively produced. However, it is not produced as a catfish bait. Let's go put out a trot line and see if we can catch some fish on this bait. It just got through storming pretty good and it's thundering in the distance, but we got a small gap in between the rain. We got to get this trot line out quick. You ready?
Yeah.
He's got a fish.
Okay.
Yep. See it in his claws?
No.
Alright guys, so I've got each downrigger put in the water. I've got my line stretched. Now I'm about to put my hooks out with
You're making me do a job?
soap. Zote soap. It's actually got animal fat in it.
Animal fat? That's
So,
disgusting.
alright, hold on to me. So, I'm assuming that's what attracts the catfish to it, is the animal fat. But we're about to cut this into pieces, as I'm about to show y'all, and bait up this trot line and leave it overnight. Alright y'all, I've got all 25 hooks baited. I'm about to go back to my line and bait it up and get out of here.
Got another.
Can you hand me that brick that's under your feet next?
Why do you need a brick?
So I can sink it.
I thought that brick was going to help us stay up.
Alright, now we're going to put a brick about in the middle of the trot line to sink it. Hand me another hook. Alright, grab another one.
We got another.
Alright y'all, we've got 25 hooks baited with soap. Zote, Z-O-T-E soap. You can get it on Amazon, Walmart, I believe Dollar General carries it.
No.
You don't have a ball game tomorrow, so you can probably come with me tomorrow afternoon. And my phone just dinged to let us know that it's about to rain again, so we need to get out of here. Let's go.
No, that means I can't go to the water boiler. It's so burning
Get
up.
back in your spot. Let's get out of here. All right, we got back just in time. I got that boat right back there to my left shoulder on the bank. Battery and trolling motor up under it, and it's starting to rain again, so.
I can feel it.
Let's get out of here.
Wait, can I do this?
Do it. All right, y'all, we are back out here. It's a little over 24 hours later. It's a little bit longer than I like to leave them, but that's the quickest we could get back out here. You ready to go see if we got any fish? We are soaked down with bug spray. Bugs down here are bad. I don't know about where you live in your part of the country, but they are bad down here in Louisiana. Another piece.
How much do we have to go? How much left?
Give me another one. Oh, I got a fish. I feel it.
You did?
Yeah, it almost jerked that hook in my finger. I think we had a couple get off, Tinley.
Yeah.
There he is.
Yeah, I can see him. He's not that like a large.
Oh, he almost, I gotta be careful, baby. He almost stuck that hook in my finger.
If he's big, but he's long. He's big, but he's long.
It's all right. It's all right.
You got me wet. Are we gonna throw it in?
No. Hopefully I can get up in the morning before I go to the fire station and run out here and check it again. These gnats are terrible. Let's get to the truck.
No.
You don't want to go, do you?
No.
Well, Tina said she couldn't wait to eat fresh fish, so I went ahead and cleaned that catfish for her. And that is what she's having for supper. She has got fresh fried catfish for supper. Some French fries.
Somebody's mustache looks like a catfish. Like catfish.
And French fries and ketchup. Then
yummy.
Yummy. Get one more big bite. Is it hot? Is it
A little bit.
Is it good? Hey, thanks for coming fishing with me. Alright, y'all. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning the next day. I'm about to run down here real quick, check them, see what we got. Hopefully we didn't have any get off this time, so let's see out there and check them. Talk to me, buddy. Talk to me. We got one healthy, nice catfish. Alright, y'all, I gotta put this sucker in high gear and get out of here. I'm not technically late for work. Dang, scared me. I'm not technically late for work till 8 o'clock. We're like we're leaving about 6:45. I'll be getting there about 6:50, so it'll be okay. Alright, time to get to work. Alright, y'all, it's the next day. I just got off from the fire station this morning. It is 11 o'clock right now. We had some nasty weather come through this morning, and it's been raining. Got some more coming. So about to check this trot line for the last time, see what we got, and do a little bit of cooking and try to get this video out for you guys, get it edited and all. It'll take me several hours to get it done. So oh yeah, oh, look at that. That is a beautiful. That's a nice sized catfish. That's plenty for us to eat. So I'm about to finish picking up all my stuff. I'll trot line, get this line out of here, and go clean these few fish that I've got. The goal was to go out and catch enough to cook and clean, and we did that. So mission accomplished, I guess. The question is soap a valid option for catfish bait? There's a few pros and cons to me. It's cheap. I bought 6 bars of it on Amazon for, man, it wasn't over $15, and I only used about 1.5 bars on checking all 3 of these each time. Your hands don't stink. It's readily available. You can keep it in your I don't know if I'd keep it in my boat, but I'd keep it at the house, have some in stock ready to take out in case you want to go on a quick catfishing trip. You can wash your hands with it when you get done fishing, but do I think it's better than cut bait or live bait or cheese bait, you know, if you're going after channel cat and sometimes blues? I don't think so. I don't think it is. But however, it is a convenient, quick and clean, valid option to use for catfish bait. So there you go. I'll meet y'all at the house here shortly. Let's go. All right, y'all, I got these fish battered up. We're about to get them frying. All right, y'all, I've got enough fish done to where it's time to make our fish burger, I guess you'd call it. I wanted to make po' boys, but they were out of po' boy bread. I went ahead and toasted my bun. Let's see if we can get 2 nice fillets on there. How about that? More hot sauce. tartar sauce. Hey, how about that? That looks good right there. I don't have anybody to hold my camera, so I got it snapped onto my microwave. Alright, I wish y'all were here so y'all could enjoy one of these with me, but let's give it a taste. Y'all make this at home. Easy, nothing to it. I'm gonna give y'all my honest opinion. That's good enough to be served in a restaurant. Today we are headed out to Darbone Lake in Farmerville, Louisiana to put out a trot line to see if we can catch a couple catfish. Before I ever even get out there, because the wind's blowing, I'm going to do a how-to on how to set this trot line up before we even get out there, because I know it's going to be conundrum once we get out there. So I don't even know if that's the right word, but here I am in the yard. I'm going to show y'all real quick how to do it. But there's several different types of trot lines out. You can make your own. They have some that have downriggers that are already attached to the trot line, or you can get the one like I have, and man, it is the bee's knees. And this particular trot line has beads in the location that you need to put these clips. You'll see in the video that as I troll through there that I'm clipping these clips on there. And here's what the clips look like. Y'all take a look at that. So you would suppress this clip like that, and this would go in between each bead. Okay? Just like so. This trot line will save you a lot of headache. It wasn't but $19, and it comes with 25 hooks, everything you need. And another thing that I like to do is go ahead and have your bait already on all these hooks that you're fixing to put out. That way all you got to do is grab a clip, clip it on, go to the next one. Grab a clip, clip it on, go to the next one. That'll save you a lot more headache too. All right, let's ease on down to the lake and get this trot line out and see what we can do. Since I'm in a hurry, I just grabbed some of these gulp catfish chunks, liver flavored, and grabbed some. I don't really like using these for trot lines, but stink bait. This is shad flavor, so magic bait. All right, guys, I've got that trot line in the water and baited. I got 25 hooks out. We'll be back tomorrow. I'll see y'all here bright and early before the storm, because it's going to get nasty tomorrow. Got a fish. I don't know, I feel him. Oh, it's a little channel cat, looks like. Come here. See him? Oh, he got off. Hey, Tanner, you want to come up here and see these fish? Get right behind me. Hand me the fire. Just hold the line. You got it?
It's not that huge.
What?
Wow.
It's a catfish.
Yeah, it's a catfish. We're just catching fish over here.
All right, Tinley.
What?
What you think?
We got two fish.
Two.
And one's big and one's small.
One big and one small.
Yeah, what's that?
We got these fish cleaned up, got them filleted, and I've had them marinating for a couple hours, and that's just a little bit of mustard and hot sauce in there. So I decided to keep it simple today. We're just gonna fry them up in the old Fry Daddy. Like I said, it's been a long day. We've had a good day, productive day. Tinley's been outside playing in the rain, and we're gonna heat up some hush puppies. Nothing really homemade. We're just gonna keep it simple, just old fish fry. And I tell you what, I'm grateful that we were able to have a free day today, and I could take both the kids out and my dad to go fishing today. We hadn't been able to do that in a long time. So, hey, so if y'all hadn't tried this fish batter out, they've got several brands out there with that lemon in there. That's good stuff. This is Zatarain's. Alright y'all, I'm about to wrap up this video. I'm going to do a little taste test for you guys. I'm going to finish cooking this fish. Alright, let's try a piece of white perch first. There ain't nothing better than fried white perch. Man, that's good. Piece of catfish. Cooked to golden perfection. Ain't nothing like knowing that fish was swimming around this morning. Fresh fish, it don't get no fresher than that. So y'all get out there, take some time out of your day, take your family out, go fishing, cook it when you get home. You know, my kids got to see the whole process of catching it, you know, getting the boat ready, catching it, reeling it in, putting it in the live well, cleaning them. What's up, Redliners? Welcome to the channel. Appreciate y'all tuning in to this week's video. We're about to go back on the river on some backwater in my canoe, and we've got a trot line out there. If you watched last week's video, you know that I put a trot line out in some backwater and caught some pretty nice catfish back there. So we're going to try a different bait this week. We're going to use goldfish. So let's go put some goldfish on this trot line. Y'all meet us there. I'm about to coach some CrossFit, and I'm going to get a little workout in myself real quick. This is our gym, CrossFit Chivalry in West Monroe, Louisiana. Hey, if you're looking for a gym home, we got a place for you. Y'all come on, come work out with us. And anyway, we'll catch y'all on the river. Let's go. Y'all meet my little buddy right there. I finally caught him. He's been eating my dog food for a while, and I'm about to turn him loose right here on the river bank. It's gonna be a perfect home for my little buddy. We're gonna let him go here shortly. You've been eating lots of my dog food there, buddy. He's not happy. All right, here we go, little buddy. We're about to let you go. Come on, sassy pants. There you go. Back in the wild. He's like, what? He's gonna play possum now. That's crazy. It's in their instinct to do that. Like, he ain't gonna run. Whenever you bait these, always make sure to get them scales off that hook. That'll cost you fish if you don't. Am I blinding you with my light?
You're good.
Oh yeah, y'all look at that. Different color one. I got one more.
All right.
Last one going in. We got a good one. Good lively one.
What's he gonna catch?
I hope he catches a off.
I like off.
All right, y'all, we got her baited. Some good old goldfish, y'all look at that.
Shining.
Let's get out of here.
Shining bright like a diamond.
Catch us some fish.
I was 18, my brother was 21. One Saturday evening, when all the work was done, we went down to the river, had some TROTLINE for young.
All right, good morning, y'all. We're here at the lines. We're about to go check them, see if we got any fish. I'm a little bit later than I wanted to be. It's about 8:30 in the morning. I had to take the kids to school and hook up to my mowing trailer and all that stuff because I got to mow some yards after this. That's pretty much my second job, my third, fourth job, whatever you want to call it. So us firemen, we got all kinds of different irons in the fire. Really got too many, and I need to start slowing down some or something. Just always busy. But let's go check these lines, see if we got any catfish. Oh, I feel one. What we got? Oh, okay. Y'all see my line jerking? Oh, we got two. We got two. That'll work. He's hooked pretty good. We're gonna swing him in. I ain't gonna worry about netting him. I ain't gonna worry about rebaiting. That's a perfect eating size fish. I don't know how big this next one is. That's perfect right there. Almost looking like I was going to say it almost looks like a mud cat, but it ain't. There we go. We got two nice eaters on the goldfish. All right, I run this line twice like this. That's enough to feed my family. Goldfish didn't do too bad. We're gonna rebait this line again and run them again a time or two for this video. I still have high hopes that we'll catch some bigger catfish. And also, y'all don't forget, I've got a wire net that's still out here on the stump. If you watched the last video, it's still out there on that stump. It's been sitting for about 2 or 3 days. We're gonna let it sit a little bit longer. All right, so I've got to go mow grass till about 2 o'clock, and then I've got to go coach at our CrossFit gym this afternoon. Got to coach there till about 7 o'clock tonight, and then I got a 24-hour shift at the fire department tomorrow. So, all right, y'all, here I am at the fire station. We're about to have a retirement party for one of our chiefs here at the Washita Parish Fire Department, and I'm on cooking duty today. At least till I get a call. But we're about to cook some frog legs, fry some fish, coleslaw. We're gonna have the whole spread. About to get started cooking. Celebrate Well's retirement. Lord, we give thanks for opportunities like this. Also give thanks for everybody who pitched in and has helped in the work to make this happen. We give thanks in Jesus' name. Amen. All right, y'all. I'm back out here. I'm about to rebait this line. We got a catfish on it too. There's some rough seas out here today. I think we'll be all right. Wind's blowing probably 17 miles an hour. Good eating fish. They've all been about the same size here this time. Still had plenty of spunk left in him, didn't he? All right, y'all. I'm not gonna bore y'all with baiting this trot line. I don't think I've got any more fish on here, but we're gonna go ahead and rebait, and we'll come back tomorrow and check it and see what we got, and we'll see y'all then. How about that? Catch y'all tomorrow. All right, y'all. I got a special guest with me today. I had to almost cut her leg off to make her come out here. She's gonna run this trot line with me this morning. That's my wife. It's been a long time since she's been on the channel. So we're getting a late start. It's past lunchtime right now. The next day we had a gully washer come through, and it dumped a bunch of rain. Pretty bad storm came through here, and we're just now getting out here. So let's go check these lines. Catch y'all there shortly. I'm gonna push her off in the river. Bye. I'm gonna push you. See you later. That would be funny. Right there. You look straight ahead. You see that white line? That trot line? All right, pull it up.
Pull what up?
Just pull it out of the air where I can see it. Here's fish number one. That ain't what we want. All right, I'll get it. I'll get it all. That's a needle nose gar, if y'all don't know. Grab the line and let it like free spool through your hand. I think that's the only fish we got. Don't let go of the line. I'm definitely missing some hooks. All right, we spooling up this trot line to get it out of here. When I do come back, I'm probably gonna put this trot line in a different spot anyhow. So it's been good in this little spot right here. We caught a lot of catfish right here. I'm gonna do another video back here while I can, because I may be losing access to this waterway. Just right here anyway. This is public water. Anybody can fish back here, but I mean from the bank back here in my canoe, it just makes it so much easier for us to walk back here and do it this way. So I'm gonna go ahead and get as much content back here as I can while I can. So this property right here might be selling, and I don't know if the new landowner's gonna let us do this type of stuff. But while we got time, I'm gonna go ahead and check the catfish trap. It's just right over there tied on the stump. I told y'all I would, so I'll meet y'all over there at the trap. Go easy once you get to the top. Might be a gator in it. Snake. You don't know. You gotta get all the way to the top. Huh? Thought you said there wasn't nothing in there. That's a sock. That's with bait. Huh? A baby? A baby catfish?
Yeah.
You gonna eat it, aren't you? Here, hand it to me. I'll get them out. Are we making a mess? my wife felt sorry for this little one, so she said I gotta let it go. Tell him bye.
Bye.
There he goes. See you this time next year. It's fixing to start raining again, so we got our 2 catfish in our net. We got our trot line out of here. Y'all meet us at the house. Let's go eat these fish. Thanks for coming.
Oh, me?
Well, yeah.
I thought you were talking to your people.
Thanks for coming. Y'all leave in the comments below. Tell her that y'all want to see her in more of my videos. Alright, y'all, we're about to enjoy our catfish supper. I invited my mom and daddy over to eat. Appreciate y'all watching. Make sure you subscribe before you leave. We gotta do a taste test.
I'll do a taste test.
Alright, good one.
Catch y'all next time. Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, I think that.
Yeah, let it go. Just let it go.
That's a big
You ready? Hey, get your foot away from all the gas and the brake. Let me do that. You ready? Oh, we better put it in drive. Alright. Steer it just like your little four-wheeler in the yard. Go to the left a little bit. Get over. You're about to run in the ditch. Alright, y'all, welcome to the channel. I got my little partner driving us today. We're about to go check some trot lines. I'll be honest with you, I've struggled this week to try to get some content out for y'all. I've been turkey hunting. I can't hear a turkey. And then I took Tinley turkey hunting this morning. We heard one, but it wouldn't do anything for us. And it's a little after lunchtime now. Got some trot lines out over here that we put out that day before yesterday. The river's on the rise here in the Washita River in North Louisiana. It's fixing to jump up, I think about 8 or 10 feet or so. But anyway, here's a little bit of footage of putting that trot line out and catching a few fish. And then I'll take y'all with us after that. After we watch that, I'll take y'all with us and watch me and Tinley go check it and see what we got. So hopefully we'll catch a few. And
Oh no, there's a turn. There's a turn.
Oh, there's a turn. Yeah, I'll slow down, start turning. But I appreciate y'all tuning this week to the video. Easy, not so hard. There you go. And let's get into the content. I'll catch y'all on the other side. Alright, y'all, we're going to run this one up into the flooded timber right here. This is normally dry land. There's a peninsula out here that just kind of jets out into the river, but it's flooded right now. Alright, y'all, I think we were only able to get 19 hooks on there because there were some trees in the way and stuff. So we got 19 hooks on this one and 24 on that one. Alright, y'all, here we are the next day. We've already checked these lines twice. We checked them last night. We actually had 3 hooks on these trot lines that were either bent or broken, and we've already run the other trot line this morning. We ran this trot line and we've got 1 fish, and this trot line was fishing probably a foot deep, and we put weights on both of our trot lines. So if we do rebait it, we're going to take the weights off these trot lines because maybe they're feeding up in the water column. I really don't know. So this is a nice, perfect eating size fish right here. and it looked like he's been hooked for a while. I was hoping for about 5 that size right there, but you gotta take what you can get. Oh, all right, y'all. I decided to go ahead and pull this one up. We rebaited the other one, and we're gonna move it into some shallower water. There wasn't a single fish on here, so this is deeper. This is probably 15 feet-ish. So we're gonna move it in some flooded timber back here. All right, y'all, I moved this trot line into some flooded timber right here. This is just a little chute that kind of goes out into this backwater. But a lot of times out of the year, whenever the river is down, this is dry. But I've rebaited this one with these dog treats. Dog treats have done as well in the past, a few videos back. These went on the hook a whole lot better than these right here. So they'll both catch fish, I already know that. So anyway, we're gonna let this sit and soak for a couple hours, probably come back tomorrow and check it. So we'll catch y'all then. I got one fish right here, y'all look at that. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. But there's the line right there, old trot line. Not gonna put any weight on it this time, we're just gonna let it do its thing. Here it goes. Go catch me some fish. Once you put that bait on those lines, it actually does kind of weight the line down a little bit. So it's probably, if I had to guess, it's probably fishing 3 feet off the bottom in the middle of the trot line. That's just a guess. All right, let's get out of here.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, look at the line swimming.
Yeah, I just saw.
Oh man, we got a fish, Tinley. What we got?
Right there.
Huh? I gotta get the boat turned around. We got a fish. Or a turtle or something.
It better be a turtle.
I don't want no turtle.
Aww. Why? Why? I don't want no turtle either.
I'm gonna need your help.
I see.
I just need you to grab that line to keep it boat straight. Don't pull it up. Don't pull it in the boat.
Just hold it
Yeah, just run it through your hand like that.
like this.
Yeah. Can you feel it?
Yeah, a little bit. I don't know.
Now you feel it?
Yeah.
What do you think it is?
I don't know.
Hmm?
A fish. That's what I think it is.
All right. Well, I need you to keep your hand on that trot line because I don't want the boat to get sideways. You see that hook?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and bait these while we're coming through. Oh my goodness!
Oh!
Look at that, Tinley.
That scared me.
He's barely hung. Yeah, let it go. Just let it go.
That's a big fella.
Hey, Tinley.
Hmm?
I'm about to get him in the boat. Don't flip out. I tell you what, go up there where my camera's at. Don't grab the camera. Go easy.
Over here?
Yeah, no, yeah, just sit down right there.
Right here?
Barely hung.
I don't like that big fish. I don't like big fishies.
No, don't get off. Why didn't we bring a net?
Oh yeah, why not you, Daddy?
Tinley, don't flip out when I get him in this boat.
I will.
Don't.
Why?
It's all right. He's gonna thrash around. Got it. I made a mess with my bait.
Oh, he did.
Move your arm. It's blocking the camera.
He's so. Oh, he's bleeding. There's a caterpillar on there.
Man, that's a big one. All right, let's rebait this trot line.
There's a hole in the pants.
Yeah.
That's a big fishy. I'm gonna eat it.
I think there's another one up here, Tinley.
Wow.
I feel it. All right, y'all, we're rebaiting the line with dog treats again.
I wanna eat that big fishy.
We are.
Now?
Maybe today.
I wanna eat it now.
The fish.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
This is kind of, is it a catfish or a gar?
It's a gar.
All right, y'all, we got another one. He's not quite as big, but he's perfect eating size.
It's like a baby fishy.
No, that's perfect. All right, y'all, we got a fish on down here. Looks like, yep, there was a fish on this, and there's all kinds of catfish slime all over it. Oh, he's fighting it.
Oh, he's right there. Oh!
Here. I need somebody else in the boat to help me film. There he is, y'all. He's right here. He's a good one, and he's barely hung. And I don't have my net, and I don't have my pliers. That's the only time you catch fish is whenever you come unprepared.
He's not splashing me.
He's probably tired.
Get in here. Oh my. Yeah, I definitely can't sit there anymore.
Hey, be still. Don't move. Can you get it?
Mm-hmm.
Now push it out. Hold it right there. Let go of it easy. You're good now. I didn't mean to scare you. I didn't want that hook to get in you. There's a good one, y'all.
You were saying it was barely hung.
Can you grab this line? I'm running out of time to edit the video for Sunday morning. I'm trying to put out one video a week. Oh, on Sunday mornings at 8:30, so it's Saturday. It's probably 2:30 right now, so and it takes several hours to edit these videos. So I'm gonna have a long night. Ready to go eat them, Tinley?
Yeah.
That's a big one. Huh? You driving us out of here?
Yeah.
It's that time, y'all. We've got enough meat to go cook. Let's go eat some catfish. We got to get to work. You ready to go?
Yeah.
Drive me out of here.
Okay.
All right, y'all, I just got through cleaning those fish, and that is how much meat you can get off of 3 decent sized catfish. Actually 2 big catfish and 1 decent sized catfish, and I've got them marinating in Louisiana hot sauce and mustard, as always. Just about do all my fish like that, and then let them sit in the refrigerator for a little while. About to work on this video soon. About to go foiler riding with my daughter and enjoy the evening, and we're gonna cook these up this afternoon. My wife wanted to have fried fish, so that's what we'll be doing. Catch y'all when we get ready to cook here shortly. Y'all got to get you some of these corn nuggets or make your own. These are good. It's time for the old catfish to go in. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's gonna be good. Y'all look at that. Dear Lord, thank you for this day and thank you for this food. Please bless it to the nourishment of our bodies. Thank you for the food. In Jesus' name, amen. Here we go. Let's get a piece. Let's get a corn nugget first. Mm-hmm.
I'm sharing my cookies with you or something.
Fine.
Piece of catfish. Mm-hmm. My wife's right here eating. I told y'all that she needed to get in some more of my videos. She conveniently already got in her pajamas before the video, before the taste test, so she skipped out on another video. Come on, Tinley.
No, I'm in that.
I tried to go today, but
You're in your pajamas. It's just me. Tinley's in her pajamas, so
in her bathrobe.
in her bathrobe, so y'all seen all you're gonna see of Tinley today. Barrett's in his PJs too. So anyway, I'm here on the table eating and got my computer out in front of me. I'm fixing to finish this video for y'all so I can get uploaded tonight.
See?
What's up everybody? Welcome to Redline Outdoors. Thank y'all for tuning in today. I got something a little bit different for y'all today. We're about to go put out some trot lines, and I'm also going to go ahead and put out a catfish trap while we're out there. But I've got my canoe, as you can see right here, and I've got the Ouachita River beside me, but we're not going to be fishing in the actual Ouachita River. I'm going to be dragging my canoe in the woods here, probably, I don't know, 300 yards into a piece of backwater that is connected to the Ouachita River, and we're going to try to catch some catfish with a secret bait. And we're also going to be using a unique, different style of trot line. I'll show y'all that here shortly, and I'll show y'all what we're going to be fishing with as well. So I'm going to go ahead and load everything up in my canoe, and we're going to drag it in the woods, and we're going to get in the water, see if we can catch some fish. All right, river's up a little bit. Normally this is all dry land right here, and this is a peninsula that goes out into the river right there. That's normally dry. Normally the water probably starting somewhere right around this tree right there. There's my trap, my wire net. Throat's on the other end, not that it matters. And I'm gonna put the cheese, I'm gonna put it under the throat of that trap. That way when the catfish mess around, they'll spend a lot of time in the entrance, the throat of this trap, and go ahead and come on in this trap. If I put it back here, these catfish are going to swim around the back of this trap and never figure out how to get inside this trap. So make sure you put your bait as close to the throat as possible. Oh, one other thing I forgot to tell y'all, I brought some soured grain, soured soybeans to kind of throw it out whenever I put this trap out, and whenever I put my trot line out, just kind of bait these catfish and hopefully pull them to this area. All right, y'all, I've got my catfish trap out. Now I'm going to find a spot to hang this trot line. And get a little bit more out. Wind's kind of pushing me this direction, so it's working out good. Alright y'all, so the trot line that I'm going to be using is a little bit different than the trot lines I grew up using. It's a little unique, and I really like these trot lines. But the way this trot line works is you'll tie each end of the trot line. You got a string, long string. Most of your trot lines hold about 25 hooks. And you can see here, you'll tie off each end to a stump, or you'll nail something in the ground, hammer something in the ground, however you want to do it. Just connect each end of the trot line to something. So you'll run the line first with no hooks on it. That's what I like about this trot line, because it's virtually impossible to tangle it up, almost. And the hook and the little doodad right here, you'll come back through after you tie your trot line down. You'll come back through and you'll have these sitting in your boat with bait on them, and put your hooks in between these beads. Hopefully y'all can see this, but the way this works is you'll suppress this little mechanism here, and it goes in between these beads just like that. It's a pretty cool setup. These have been around a while. Some people just don't know about them, but I really like these. And then whenever you're through fishing, even if you having trouble getting a fish off a hook or whatever, just take it off. It's that simple. Alright, and for the bait that we'll be using as of right now, I've done a video on this before, and it was that was the only bait that I used, is Trot soap. That particular video did really well. It's still getting views today. I proved missing person. Not good. Poor lady. I like it because it doesn't stink. You cut it up, you can keep it in your truck, keep it in your toolbox. I've had this in my house for like 2 years now, and it's cheap. And catfish like it. It stays on the hook for a long time. It puts out a scent. I believe there's animal fat inside. Yeah, tallow weight. I guess that's some type of animal fat of some sort. But the catfish like it. Now, is it better than cut bait or liver or something like that? Probably not, but it is a great alternative for some catfish bait. I was putting out some trot lines with a buddy the other day, and he's like, man, I've actually caught fish on dog treats before, and it's a pretty good idea. These were like, I don't know, they're less than $2, but you know doggone good and well, like, it makes sense to only fish with something like this. It's got crude fat in it and crude protein, and it smells like dog food, so why wouldn't a catfish eat that? It's kind of the ones that have the little mushy insides, and you just thread your hook through that, and I mean, why wouldn't catfish want to eat that? It's simple bait. Like, you can keep this on you all the time, and my fingers don't smell like stink bait. So as of right now, we're going to be using Trot soap and Purina T-Bones dog treats. Alright y'all, so for these little dog treats that I have, remember they're soft in the middle. Let's just kind of thread the hook through the middle of these in between your fingers. They may or may not bust, but when we used them the other day, they held it pretty good. Make sure that hook point is exposed. That's what I'll be doing for the dog treats. They don't have to be real big. Like I say, they do get bigger in the water. I can probably get 3 hooks off of that. Small piece of Trot. Your hook just goes through the middle of it, just like that. Alright y'all, they're all pre-baited. Dog food, Trot. We're gonna go through here and bait this line. Once you get a hold of the trot line, you don't need your paddle no more. See how that goes in between those beads. Just get another one. I do the best I can with this self-filming stuff. I know it ain't the best footage in the world, and I realize that, but I'm doing, it's tough to film by yourself, and I hope y'all enjoy it. Last one going in. All right, y'all, there's my trot line. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and let it go. That dropped down pretty good right there. All right, we can't forget our soured soybeans. Those are soybeans that I had for deer, for the deer season, but they got rained on and they got spoiled. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those out. Stuff stinks. They're gonna smell that for a long way. All right, we've got our trot line out, about a 19 hooks. Let's come back either in the morning before work or later this evening and see what we got. Catch y'all then. Y'all, look what I just found. I ain't even touched it yet. Old bandit crankbait. That's a good color too. Might give that to my nephew. I used to have a lucky crankbait that I'd keep in my pocket that I found on a local federal game reserve around here. That I found it whenever I was hunting one day, and every time that I would hunt out there on that federal piece, I don't believe in luck, but it was just a memorabilia, however you say that, memorabilia that I would put in my pocket every time I'd go hunting out there. Good times. That brings back, brought back that memory. I'm gonna leave this boat here. You'd figured I'd learned my lesson about people stealing stuff, but you figure there's got to be some few honest people in the world, so we're gonna leave it here. Good morning, y'all. I hope you can see me. It's bright and early the next day. Let's go check this trot line, see if we got anything. I got to go to work right after this, so we better get it checked pretty quick so I ain't late for work. So I'll meet y'all in the water here shortly. Let's go. All right, we're rolling up to the line right now. Looks like it's shaking a little bit. Might be a fish on there. Right there. On the soap. He's hooked good. That's good eating right there. Alright, start rebaiting. We're gonna do soap again on this side. Perfect size eating fish right there. You gotta be careful when you're rebaiting these trot lines, because if there's another fish, which I don't feel one, if he jerks this line, he could jerk his hook in my finger. We got another fish down the way, I believe. That's looks like it's down there on the other end on the dog treats. I can feel him tugging. All my bait's gone. Looks like there was even one on this line right here. Like I say, the closer I get to that catfish, the more careful I gotta be for him jerking these hooks in my finger, in my hand. He's pulling it pretty hard. Y'all seen him jump. How about that? Let's get him off the hook. use on one of the dog treats. We got enough to eat, y'all. Being that I'm by myself, it's just easier to pull them in the boat. There's another one on the dog treat. So far we got 2 on the dog treats. 1 on the soap. Got another one. Daggone. A good one. All of these fish were hooked really good. Alright, I'm out of dog treats, so we're gonna have to use soap now. Alright, y'all, going back in. We gotta get to work. Alright, y'all, I got these catfish in this net behind me. Gonna carry them out of here, get them in the ice chest, get them on some ice. I'll catch y'all here tomorrow, and I'll probably come back with some more dog treats. Stop at the dollar store and get some more, have some dog treats, because the dog treats won that challenge. Get y'all here tomorrow. Y'all have a great day, beautiful day down here in Louisiana in this backwater. God bless us with some good catfish this morning. All right, y'all, we're about to check these lines again. We're about to bait them up again with nothing but dog treats this time. That's the fella that told me about the dog treat situation. He just stopped by Walmart Market to buy some more. Y'all check this out. I don't know if you can see that, but they're $1.48 per bag. That's cheap. I don't know how many's in there. I don't know, 15 or 20?
Yeah, probably 15.
But y'all saw yesterday that the dog treats beat the soap. All right, y'all, we do have a fish confirmed catch. At least one. Looks like another nice one. Probably the only one. Yeah, that's the only one today. You need my pliers. Talk to me. All right, y'all. The trap has been there. The wire net trap has been there for 2 nights. We're gonna go ahead and check and see if there's anything in there. Ain't gonna hurt. We know there's some catfish back here, so let's go see. I think overcompensation is what would flip this.
Yeah. Like the gator came out right here.
If this thing's full, we're gonna have to like tie it to the side of the boat and paddle it up. Oh, dude, look at that. One good one. Oh, there's 2. And still some bait left. Oh, I wasn't recording. Put it back. I'm picking. No, I was. Alright. Let me hand you that bait. Adam, what do you say? Let's get out of here.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
If you ain't watching Redline Outdoors, what are you doing?
Yeah, what y'all doing? All right, y'all, I'm back. I went home, made some bait, and took a nap because I didn't get much sleep last night at the fire station at all. So got my little P-row here. I got Adam and Monica. They're already back here. They're out there fishing in that road. But my dad and myself were here earlier, and we were checking to see if there was some crawfish back here. It was a no-go. And actually, while we were back here fishing, a gentleman pulled up and was talking to us and confirmed my thoughts that I had for this place. I was going to put out a trot line for some catfish. He said, I don't know, a week or 2 ago, he had some lines up in the woods there and caught some good catfish back there till an alligator ran him off, so he decided to pull up. But we're going to ease in there. We're going to try our luck. We're going to put out a trot line, see if we can catch some catfish here. This is some flooded backwater off of the Ouachita River, basically, and it's really high. Let's ease off in this timber here. Let's go meet Adam and Monica out there and put out a trot line and see if we can catch some blue cat or channel cat. Like I say, while I was out here in the middle of this road putting out those crawfish traps, I saw all kinds of fish up there flouncing around. Most of it was gar, but you know, usually wherever there's gar, there's gonna be catfish too. So y'all come go fishing with us and see what we can catch. Let's do it. Some stuff I had at the house for Tinley. Clean feel off. Feels good on the skin, fragrance free, repellent. I don't really care as long as it keeps the mosquitoes off of me. They're all over me right now just standing here. Now we can go fishing. All right, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and start working on this line. Adam and Monica, they're still back there fishing, so I'm gonna go ahead and start hanging this line here. All right, just like always, I'm gonna I got several trot line videos out. You got some hooks? See if you can break that stick right there. I'm gonna try to go up under it, Adam.
Go up under it.
Maybe I won't get hooked.
If it hooks you, it'd be a pretty good catch, wouldn't it?
Go catch me a fish.
I'm going fishing with Adam Sanderson today.
I thought that was something you just made up.
No.
Then what's it from?
Bill Dance.
Bill Sanderson today.
All right, y'all, we was just fixing to leave. This trot line's only been out about 20 minutes. If that, we got a fish on. I can feel him tugging on the other end. Oh yeah, perfect eating fish.
No.
All right, let's rebait. Hey, y'all's boats might be a lot cooler than mine, but mine's a killer. All right, we're gonna let these trot lines sit till after dark sometime. We'll probably come back tonight. I ain't even asked them if they want to come back or not. They might want to go home and go to bed. I doubt it. Where was y'all at earlier? Catching suckers and using for bait. All kinds of little crawfish in here. I don't know if y'all can see them. This is right where we were crawfishing, but I guess they're just coming out at night. There's one right there. A couple right there. One right there. I doubt I can catch him. You'll see it right there. Need a net. They're too fast. They're all up in this grass, eating fresh vegetation. There's a crawfish right there. River monsters. Monica's gonna check it. I don't know if she can handle that. Get him, Monica. We got a fish right there at the front of her boat. There's a fish. There's a, looks like a channel cat.
Hold on, let me put my paddle up.
Surely that ain't the one that was shaking that tree.
Surely not.
There, little fella. Oh, you about to have a mess. Oh my.
Yeah, I'm on. Need to.
Oh my goodness. Put that bucket up here.
Okay.
I plan on coming here bright and early in the morning before soccer and going to the gym and all that stuff. So probably check them 2 more times. So I'm about to go home and get some rest because I'm tired. Good morning, y'all. Check out that sunrise back there. Got me a good night's rest. I'm out here by myself this morning. Let's go check these lines, see what we got. Well, y'all, that's pretty upsetting. Not a single fish this morning. Not good. You leave a trot line sit overnight,
A lot of the hooks still had bait on it too. You leave a trot line sitting overnight, you should have some fish.
All right, y'all, here I am. I'm back out here. We're gonna check these lines one more time. I'm fixing to go ahead and pull them. But some good news, my daughter's soccer team was able to win the championship in their age group. They went undefeated all year. So congratulations to my daughter and their team. Well, I got this line in my hands. Thought we didn't have any, but got one right here. Quit. I'm gonna put him in the bottom of the boat. We'll deal with him when we get back to the bank.
My hips aren't as wide as yours.
They sure ain't. It barely fit me. Come on, girl. Pull that boat. That's what I'm talking about. I knew I brought her for a reason. Finally suckered her into coming out here with me. She'll never come back. Put that CrossFit to use. Much easier when I got somebody with me. Alright, y'all, we're about to go through and bait these lines. We're gonna use that same bait. I want y'all to know that this bait that I made is over a week old, and it's been sitting in my shed in this, and it's not rotten because of the salt. Matter of fact, it's even tougher than it was before. That's the whole concept behind making this bait recipe that I showed you, is that it makes these, sorry for the sunlight, it makes these livers, chicken livers, tougher and stay on the hook. What you doing? You having fun? Pull me up, Scotty. That's all you got?
That's as far as your big booty goes.
You did that on purpose. You done that on purpose. And she tried to knock me out of the boat. Sneaky women. That wasn't so bad, was it?
I don't guess.
We had to fight the
Mosquitoes
and the spiders. We didn't see any snakes yet. We didn't see any gators. But we should have a couple fish tomorrow sometime. Alright, y'all, we're about to do a little bit of cooking. And man, did we luck out. My dad found a camp stove, a Coleman 2-burner camp stove for $5 at a flea market. Y'all check this out. This is the first time I'm about to cook on this thing. It really looks like it's never even been used. It's got a few rust spots right here and stuff, but it works and I really don't care. So these things, I don't know, about 50, 60 bucks, something like that. But we're about to cook on it. I've got some center cut bacon, shoulder bacon, and I'm gonna cook those fish up. I'm gonna cook some eggs, try out our little camp stove. And that smells good. I reckon it's probably done. Put a little bit of butter. Alright, y'all, I've got a couple little fish fillets. I'm gonna season it with some Dano's Yum Yum. Get you some. I'm just gonna put them over here off to the side. My coon dog smells this food and he's back there barking. Alright, y'all, look at that. We got eggs, we got catfish, we got bacon, we got some tartar sauce for Tinley. She's gonna taste test it first. You want the fish? Is that what you want? Alright, let's get this piece. You want that piece right there? Say a blessing. Dear Lord, thank you for this day. Thank you for this food. Please bless it to nurture our bodies. Amen. Little small piece. You gotta save some for me. You gonna eat it all? It's hard for me to get much tartar sauce on there because it's gonna fall apart. Is that hot? What you think? Blow. Did it burn you? Oh, I'm sorry. Was it good though? You like it? Get closer to the camera. You want a piece of egg? Piece of bacon? Piece of bacon? Can I eat some? Alright y'all, I'm going to show y'all this little recipe that we were fishing with for these catfish. You're going to need 2 pounds of liver. So the first thing I'm going to do with this, I've got a strainer here in the sink. I'm going to strain all this blood and water out of these chicken livers. Going in the sink in a strainer. Save the cartons. So next, after that, and cut them into pieces that are small enough to fish with. I don't really want to fish with a piece of liver that big, so I'm going to cut it into pieces. You don't really need a huge piece. That right there. So go ahead, cut up all your liver into fishable pieces. I've got this liver cut up into fishable size pieces. As a matter of fact, you can kind of make them a little bit bigger than you think you need to, because this liver is going to shrink some. Now, I'm going fishing here in about 3 hours, so I'm not going to be able to cure this liver as much as I want them to. So this is 2 pounds of chicken liver, and this is 26 ounces of salt. Just regular cheap salt. I'm going to liberally coat the top of the liver. You get the point. I'm probably going to add a half of this and probably about a quarter of this. This is just right. This is garlic. You can use minced garlic, I guess, if you want, or you can use garlic salt, but garlic just adds to the scent. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this outside and let it sit. I don't really know what time we're going to go out, so, but normally you want to take your time and do this. So what this is going to do, chicken liver is notorious for not staying on the hook long, but it is great catfish bait. So this kind of cures it and makes it tough so it'll stay on the hook. I'm going to go with a little bit more salt, and then I'm going to go put this outside and let it cure for half the amount of time that I think we're fixing to go fishing. And then I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to do the process again on the other side, the best I can anyway. So this is going outside right now, and in the sun. It don't have to be the sun. You can put it in the garage. It's probably about 80 degrees here in Louisiana right now. So that's straight catfish bait. And we're going to turn this chicken liver into some fried catfish. Right, Barrett? Y'all, we're about 30 minutes into the cooking process, and you can see that this salt is starting to draw a lot of this liquid out of this liver. You can see it right there pulling up in this corner. So I'm going to pour that off. That way, I'm going to have to turn this camera off to do it without spilling my liver everywhere. But I'm going to pour this liquid off, and then I'm going to add some more salt to the top. Y'all probably already made a comment inside this video, but I bought the wrong thing. This was sitting right beside the garlic. This is just seasoned salt. It's not going to hurt a thing. It's probably going to actually help it cure even more, but I thought when I grabbed this was garlic. garlic was sitting right beside this stuff, and it came in the same exact canister. I just noticed it because I was going to put some more on this chicken, on these chicken livers. So I don't have any garlic. I may have some in the counter, I mean in the spice cabinet. I'm gonna dig around a little bit, so I guess we got some extra seasoned salt to add to the cabinet. I grabbed the wrong thing. Alright, that's more like it. I'm gonna add a little bit to the top. We don't have a whole lot, but I'm gonna add some so they can have some of that garlic smell. Alright y'all, these have been curing for somewhere around an hour. It's getting pretty close to the time for us to go fishing, so I'm gonna go ahead and flip them and do it again. But hopefully whenever y'all make this recipe, this catfish bait recipe, that you aren't as rushed as I am, like I always am, to get this done. So I really want to cook them for let them cure on each side for two hours, but we're not going to get that today, so we're just going to have to do the best we can. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and flip these over and cure them on the other side. Then we'll have us some good old catfish bait. Alright y'all, I got another coating of salt and garlic on here, and I kind of tilted the pan this way, that way all this juice will line up right here and get off my meat. Like I say, that's pretty much the concept, is the salt is drawing all that liquid, or a lot of the liquid, out of this liver to make this tougher. So this is almost should be something like moist beef jerky, I guess you could say. But like I say, we're probably not going to get that today. They're a little bit firmer than they would be if I hadn't done that. So I'm going to cook these, let these cure until it's time for me to go fishing this evening. So, and then we'll have a finished product, and we will catch catfish on this. All right, y'all, here's the finished product before we have to go. It's gonna be pretty good. FedEx is rolling up in my driveway right now. But anyway, I'm about to put all these back inside the little container, and then we're gonna go fishing.